Knockout Legends in the building. Like, comment, and subscribe. So, I've just watched the Jack Catterall versus Regis Prograis fight, and what can I say? I was impressed by Jack Catterall. Just what I expected from Jack Catterall. Composed, measured, slick, like his namesake El Gato. Didn't disappoint. From the first round, when I was watching both the fighters, he made Regis Prograis look like basically not a world-class fighter, but someone that's on the way out. Now, I kind of seen that in the last fight that he had with Devin Haney. He looked a bit jaded. Still a good fighter. You can still see it, but Catterall made him look ordinary. But he had to figure him out, Catterall. He couldn't just go in there and blast him out, and that's not what Catterall does. He likes to touch, measure distance, speed, timing, and then throw the 1-2. But I love the way he throws his right jab, and then he'll throw the left, and it's like an overhand left. But as he throws it, he knows, so he ducks and then spins to get out of whatever's coming back in case anything's coming back. But it's interesting watching two southpaws fight because they're both circling the ring, and obviously they're going anti-clockwise, and it's interesting watching to see who's going to commit first. Now, Catterall is one of those. He reacts to what you do, in the sense that he will wait to see what you do, and then once he's figured out your timing, then he attacks. But I could kind of see that with Regis Prograis, especially in the first round. The first telling punch was obviously the left, which he caught Prograis with, and that was probably a sign of things to come, because obviously he kept catching Prograis with that throughout the fight. Now, before the loss, Prograis was 29-2, and then obviously with this loss now, it's 29-3. But this is the Prograis that took it to Jack Taylor and gave Jack Taylor, I'm not Jack Taylor, Josh Taylor. So in this fight, you can kind of see that Catterall is basically younger, faster. I would say fighter that's peaking at his level. Whereas you can see with Prograis, he is probably stronger in a sense, but experienced, but older as well, and you can kind of see it. And I think Father Time's caught up with him. So the fight kind of was more of a chess match up until probably, say, the 5th round, and then Catterall started letting his hands go more often. When that happened, it was a sign of things to come. Now, there was actually, I think, a knockdown in, I think it was the 5th for Catterall. He got knocked down, but it looked like he was off balance. But if you actually look at the slow play, slow-mo replay, he actually gets punched in the, I wouldn't say it's the shoulder, it looked like more the neck, or like the trap area, but it hit him in the neck and it dropped him. Now, the commentators were saying he was off balance when that happened, and he caught him. Knockdown's still a knockdown, but it spurred Catterall on later on in the fight to actually get his own back. So he managed to knock down Prograis in, I think it was the 6th, and that kind of set the standard for the fight, in the sense that he was kind of holding on, and at the age of 35 you could kind of see, but boxing's kind of a young man's game. Once you get after a certain age, it starts to get harder, but it is what it is, I suppose, in the sense that It wasn't the 6th, it was the 9th. But throughout the fight, there was telling punches, and the telling punches were by Catterall. Just kept setting him up with that feint. It kind of became a feint and an actual jab. So he'd commit sometimes, and sometimes he'd feint, and then he'd throw the left, and sometimes he wouldn't throw the left. So he just kept Prograis guessing all the time, and also he kept Prograis trying to figure out what punch was coming and what wasn't coming. So that kind of set the standard for the fight. And then obviously with the knockdown in the 9th, it's a tremendous left again. And it's interesting because both fighters have decent records against other southpaws, even though they're both southpaws. It went the full distance, the 12 rounds, but Prograis did have to hold on. He used his championship experience and nuance to stay alive. But when he went down twice in the 9th, you thought that the fight was actually over, but it wasn't. So anyway, it went to points decision, and it was 116 to 109 on one card, 117 to 108 on another card, and then 116 to 109 on another card. So Catterall basically now the WBO International Super Lightweight Champion. That should be a stepping stone to get him up for the WBO actual World Super Lightweight title. So it was a good stepping stone. Anyway, what are your thoughts on the fight? Do you think Prograis should retire now? And do you think he got outclassed by Jack Catterall? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Like, comment, and subscribe. And that is another one from the one and only Knockout Legends. Peace.